Hey everybody, I'm Sue.
I'm Bob.
And we're Good Times RV. So we told you guys not too long ago that we would let you know about our repair we had to have done. Our very expensive
Yeah, it
repair.
was. Man alive.
So it all started with Bob fell against the toilet.
Yeah.
And not thinking anything because the toilet still operated as normal. He did hear a crack, but just thought,
Yeah, I thought I heard something.
didn't really think much of it. So over a period of time, we started getting a soft spot in the floor. So it started out maybe that big, and then it just kept growing.
Yeah.
And it seemed like every time we walked through the bathroom, it would get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Until we went out to the desert to boondock, then it was fine because it dried out and it was fine. And we wasn't using the inside toilet. We have a porta potty and a nice little tent we use when we're boondocking so we don't fill up our black tank.
Now, before we get too far ahead, we at no point ever thought it had anything to do with water.
No.
We thought maybe he broke the floor.
Yeah.
And the more we walked across the floor, it kept breaking the wood.
Exactly.
Is what we thought. Thinking, that's how it works. Well, it got so big and so soft that we had to cut a piece of plywood to span the gap just to be able to walk through the bathroom.
Yeah.
We were afraid that we were going to fall through the floor.
Yeah, we was. It was getting soft.
And the vinyl was getting soft and wavy and seemed kind of strange. So we called all around for repair and only found one that could do it. And that was French's RV Repair in Camp Verde.
Arizona.
For those of you that are in Arizona. And those guys did a fantastic job. I mean, we had no idea this was a huge deal until they got into it.
Yeah.
So what happened was once they opened her up, they found out that the collar between the bottom of the toilet and the top of the black tank had been displaced. So the toilet was still operating like a toilet, but the rubber collar was back off of one end, leaving a gap. So every time we flushed the toilet, it saturated the floor.
Yeah.
So they asked us, out of just total shock and curiosity, they said, "What year is your trailer?" And we said a 2019, and they were kind of shocked that it would have floor damage this early in the game.
Yeah.
And then we found out.
Yeah.
Take a look at this. So, we had no idea that in the world of trailers, ultralight or half ton
Or super light, or light aluminum superstructure. Anything that has the word light, that means something major. It means that there are no floor joists in the bathroom. Even under the shower, when we took off the access panel, all we had was, with a plastic floor plan, a piece of 1-inch styrofoam and a piece of 1/4-inch luan, which is sort of like plywood. That's all that's in there. So we had re-supported that last summer ourselves, and that's what the bathroom floor was. There are no floor joists
as you could
at
tell
all.
from the picture. I mean, it's luan, 2 inches of foam, and another little thin piece of luan.
That's right.
Now, in reality, structurally, they build houses out of styrofoam.
Yeah.
You know,
pretty much.
it is a possibility, and it is strong until.
Yeah.
And the until part is when it becomes wet, and once the wood starts to move, then it starts breaking down the styrofoam.
That wood sucks up water like a sponge. I mean, it's unbelievable how it sucks it up. Because it's not real wood, it's that glued together, what do they call that stuff?
I want to say particle board.
Yeah, particle board.
Or striated lumber.
Yeah, it's like that, and and there's no floor joists. So what they
Well,
had
they're
to,
very far apart because they're
Yeah.
trying again to create an ultralight structure.
Yeah.
And still give the unit some stability.
Yeah.
So, and I know some of you in these lightweight rigs like we have noticed that if you don't get it exactly level, not all the doors open and close,
Right.
it's because the frame, it's not rigid enough. So there's not enough support going multiple directions
Yeah.
to allow those doors to open no matter what. Other units with big support structures, no problem. You could be
So,
sitting on a hill and the
yeah.
doors will open.
So what they did is they cut out the floor. Well, they first
Dun, dun,
first they
dun.
took a razor blade and cut our flooring, and we told them we didn't care about that. If they had to throw it away, that's
Yeah.
fine. But
Could have the
cut,
bathroom
they
different.
cut that and rolled it back. They cut out the old wet wood. That took a couple days to dry out.
Oh, that was the longest part of this whole job.
Yeah.
Is since the wood and the luan had been saturated, what wasn't being saturated was overflowing.
Yeah.
And we have the sealed underbelly.
Yeah, we do.
So
So-
there was a little bit of sewage over stuff.
I think it's called Corplex or something. It's kind of like plastic cardboard. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
So
It's that weird stuff.
so they had to dry that also.
And they had to drop the black
We
tank.
dropped out the black tank.
So not
Yeah.
only did they fix it from the top, but they also had to fix it from the bottom.
Yeah. So what they did is they got a steel plate that's 18 inches by 24 inches to cover the bottom of that floor, so it's fully supported.
And that was the full size
Yeah.
of the water damage.
Yeah.
So, and it spans from one joist to the other. So on the floor, they're running about 24 inches apart.
Well, on the chassis, they span the chassis with that steel,
Yeah.
so it's welded on each side of the chassis.
Yeah. I don't know if
it's
that's
not going
normal,
anywhere.
24 inches roughly. I don't know. But these guys
Oh.
went above and beyond.
Man, I'll tell
and they
ya.
did a fantastic job.
They did. They knew what they were doing, and then come to find out, they've replaced the bottom of slides and all kinds of stuff for other people.
They're kind of
so
like genies.
they have a lot of experience with this type of thing. So we didn't get somebody that says, "Well, I think I can do it, but I'm not sure." No, they
Yeah.
knew exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. So we're extremely pleased. It started out around. They thought it might be a $600 job just to cut out the floor and replace it, but after
no.
doing all the other work and the welding and the, everything they did,
Working from the bottom and working from the top.
Yeah.
And I mean, what we failed to realize is that it takes, you got to take apart a whole bunch of stuff
yeah.
to put it all back
You
together.
do. There's heating vents. There's electrical. There's all kinds of stuff under
They
there.
had to drop the rails for the spare tire.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's just a whole host of things.
There's a ton of stuff. So that $600 turned into over $2,200.
Well, actually, it was more than that. They gave us a $600 discount.
They gave us a very generous discount.
Which was very nice. So,
Yeah.
all in all,
Yeah.
it was 20 hours of labor.
Yeah.
And that billed at $125 an hour. And then the parts, which really weren't horrendous, were
no.
$230 something
It's,
dollars.
it's always the labor that kills you,
Yeah, so, but the young man that worked on it worked very hard on it.
Yeah, Stephen was the young man that worked on it, and I'm telling you, he put 4 days into this thing and didn't give up, even though he was
I know.
frustrated at times. He didn't give up.
I imagine it was probably as soon as they got the floor up and looked at it and went, what in the world
Yeah,
have they done here?
that's right.
So, but we were lucky. So it could have been a whole lot worse.
Oh yeah.
We could have cracked the top of the tank.
We
We
could
could
have.
have broken the black tank in some way at the
Yeah.
neck, and they would have had to replace the whole thing.
And order it from out of state.
Yeah.
And we would have had a lot. We thought 4 days in a motel room was unbelievable for us, but.
I was so ready to leave.
Yeah,
I wanted my home back.
We were ready to leave. Yeah, but these guys it's French's RV Repair in Camp Verde, Arizona.
So if you're ever headed to Phoenix
Oh my gosh!
and you have a
yeah.
problem, stop there.
These are the guys to call. Don't call anybody else. Call these guys.
They know more than you think, and
They do.
they're the common sense kind of smart.
They are.
Which, anybody can open a manual and fix something. These guys actually problem solve
Yeah.
when they're working on
Yeah.
fixing things.
Yeah, they work
So-
with each other. It's a total team there. And
What was our grand total?
oh, it was just over 2,200.
Like 2230,
Yeah.
which,
That was
Um,
with the $600 discount. So
and we were very happy about that.
yeah, we sure
so
was.
we
So,
made sure and tip our technician,
yeah.
because not only did he have to clean up our crap,
Well, we emptied the tank before we ever took it in
yeah,
and
but
washed it
it's
out.
all
but-
crap. That's all.
But there was all stuff on top of the
Yeah.
tank and on the core plastic or whatever.
whatever
call
they
it.
call that stuff, that
And,
corrugated
so
belly
yeah,
stuff.
they had probably some disgusting work to do.
Yeah, so we wanted to make sure that we let him know we appreciated all his hard
Yeah.
work, and now we have a nice hard floor in our bathroom.
We do. It's solid. I mean, you can dance on that thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we may decide to do other things.
Yeah.
in there now. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, it's they did a fantastic job. That's French's RV Repair,
Yep.
Camp Verde, Arizona. I don't have their number in front of me, but you can Google it, and they can take care of literally anything from heating and air conditioning to floors if they have to cut them out. But
Well, yeah.
But just be aware, if you invest around, I don't know, $30,000 to $40,000 in a trailer, and it says the word light, super light, aluminum
Ultralight,
super,
half ton.
yeah, half ton, anything like that, they've cut a corner somewhere.
They had
Probably
to.
many of them. yeah.
Otherwise, not a half-ton
Yeah.
vehicle could tow it.
So you're probably better off, maybe to finance something for a few years and really get a quality rig. We're perfectly happy with this Cougar now.
Yeah.
We were before, so
Yeah.
we're not having any problems. We never have. This is the first
So-
problem that's ever popped up.
And how about a moment on warranty?
Yeah,
so-
there you go.
Everybody gets kind of caught up in that I'm buying a really expensive item, and maybe a warranty is a really good idea.
Yeah,
And it is, if it's for you. Now, we did call the warranty company first to find out if if it covered plumbing. Obviously, we had our sheet in front of us, and we were hoping they wouldn't notice, right? Our warranty covers electrical and structural, like frame and
refrigerators,
air conditioners,
air conditioners, the leveling
system, the electric awning,
Yeah.
all of those things.
covers all, but anything structural like floors,
Yeah, or
Nope.
or water pipes or PEX pipes
no,
or
it
anything
doesn't
like that.
cover. So
It doesn't cover
the
any
thing to
of that.
do is to either get a good repair shop. I would always use a mobile guy. The shops you take it into want to keep it for 6 months. So the mobile guys come out, they get it fixed, and you're good to go. So that's what I would do. But a lot of people like to take it in the shop and
Come
leave it.
see, come saw.
And if it's winter time and you're up in Minnesota or something, it's free storage. So
Who doesn't want free storage?
yeah.
You don't get the use of your rig, and if you're a full-timer, oh my God, you're stuck in a hotel.
You are.
So with
yeah.
that being said, Days Inn by Wyndham, Camp Verde, total thumbs up.
Yeah, they do it. They do a nice job. They clean that hotel 3 times a day. They, I mean, it's impeccable. It's really nice.
So just so you know, they didn't give us any trouble about our dog. They didn't even charge us for our dog.
Yeah.
And we're very, very pleased with that. They could have, but the rooms were clean. They had like little mini kitchens, a microwave and a refrigerator and a sink, which totally did suit us. But you just miss home, and their bed's not my bed.
Right.
And their pillows are not my pillows. So even though I did like some of the pillows, no, I didn't like all of them. And the bed was hot.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Anyway,
we're all fixed.
We're all fixed up,
We're doing the royal flush.
ready to roll. Yeah. Oh, we got our our Goodyear Endurance tires put on. Want to give a shout out to D&D Mobile Tires. Now,
can't go wrong.
Here's a guy that him and his son, they've started a mobile tire service. They mount, they balance, they show up on time when they say they're going to show up. I mean, you can't beat it. And they're about $5 cheaper per tire than going to Discount Tire. So, plus they come to right where you are. I mean, and they're in, I think they're over in Mesa, Arizona, but they can't, or Apache Junction, where we're at, is just a few miles away from Mesa. So they came over, they put on our tires, all 4 of them. They raised it up, and
it was a wham bam thinking.
Yeah, they dismounted, mounted, balanced, while one's doing one thing, one's doing the other, and they had these tires put on in an hour.
Yep, swippy swappy, and we're done.
Yeah, because they're very busy. They've got a lot of customers to deal with. So that's a D&D Tire in Mesa, Arizona, is the mobile service. That's all they have is mobile service, and they do a wonderful job. So yeah, we're really happy with that.
All right.
So anywho,
guess what time it is?
Oh, it's what is it?
Mama needs a cocktail
Oh, there
time.
we go.
It's my favorite shirt.
Yeah.
All right, so now you know. You got the dirt, and I'll take some pictures of the inside. You can't even tell they were in there.
Always search for a mobile guy first, because they do the best work, in our opinion.
And they try and do it fast.
They do it fast.
Because they don't want it to take up a lot of their time.
Yeah, we had a 12-volt converter replaced in Florida, and they came out and looked at it, decided what they needed, ordered the part, came out a couple days later, put it in. You know, the trailer's not sitting in the shop. That's the main thing. So we like the mobile service. I can't imagine anybody that doesn't.
Yeah, it was very handy.
Yeah,
I mean, super handy.
So anywho,
I'm Sue.
I'm Bob, and that's our story.
That's our story. That's our toilet
Hey, Foxy.
story. Hi, Foxy.
Hey, Daisy.
Mwah. All right, so when people say, do you have a toilet story? Show them this.
Oh, we have one. Yeah.
All right, y'all. It's cocktail time, and we'll talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.